What's up, my YouTube friends? Out of the last 10 days, we've had 8 profitable betting days. Feels good, feels real good to be on a nice heater like that. Prize Picks, on the other hand, has gone 5-5 over those 10 days for profitable picks. Now, why is that happening? Today, I'm going to kind of show you what I think is going on because it's been difficult, and I'm going to highlight a few discrepancies today between the books and Prize Picks. Hopefully you can take this information and run with it. All right, first one, let's look at Giannis. Sportsbooks right now have him at 33.5 points. I'm using OddsJam to look at all the different books right here. OddsJam is a patreon.com/Sparry partner. And we have Giannis pulled up here for his points, and you can see here's the prop, and here are all the betting lines. Here's the odds. Now, you go over to Prize Picks, and I'm like, okay, I want Giannis under 33.5 points. Absolutely. So I posted that pick in Discord. By the way, if anybody wanted to see it, here it is. Here's our Google Doc where we track everything. And you can see dating back to the 17th, profit 8 out of the last 10 days. Small profits sometimes, big profits other times. All right, and then the picks list, we've got the whole picks list here, and you can see these last ones, whatever. Giannis is under 33.5. By the way, here's a freebie. Under 33.5 was a sports betting pick I posted in Discord this morning in the Sparry Picks channel. I went over and I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and post that for Prize Picks now because Giannis 33.5 is a great play. Prize Picks, 2 points less. And this continues to be how it is for so many props daily. I continue to post solid betting picks, and then Prize Picks over here making it very difficult knowing I want the under. It's like they just know me. Rosen, another one where I'm like 29.5. I kind of want the under here. Let's go look at Prize Picks. You go to Prize Picks, 27.5. It's been rough. So I did a little tinkering. I went through my Google Doc and I started looking at all my videos over the last 10 days. I looked at all my picks and I started to figure out where were my wins and my losses. And this is why tracking is so important. I realize my points props have been hitting only around 30% over the last 10 or 11 slates. Everything else, it's around a 65% hit rate. Not bad. So today I'm going to be focusing heavily on rebound props, assist props, 3-ball props on Prize Picks. So a couple picks this morning won't be highlighted around points, although one of them so interesting to me, and that's Steph Curry, 27.5 points. I'm probably going to have to dig deep into that one, but I'm going to be looking at, the secondary, the tertiary popular picks, where points is kind of the first thing everyone rushes to, and I think Prize Picks has kind of had me on the hook here, where I continue to dive into it, but Prize Picks is making them different lines, and I'm just trying to dive on these grenades anyways. So we're getting away from points props, and we're going to be doing assists, rebounds, threes, PRA for sure for certain players. And let's go. Let's win some money today. All right, so the next pick is Demarta Rosen at 5.5 assists. Now, here's the deal. DeRozan has played a lot of games this year without Zach LaVine. And in the last 7 games, he's had 6+ assists in 6 of the 7 games. Zach LaVine is questionable. Actually, he's doubtful tonight. Health protocols. Alex Caruso is questionable with concussion symptoms. Lonzo Ball is still out. And we saw DeRozan playing 40+ minutes 3 of the last 4 games in this series. His assists have been very low, unfortunately. But it's because his teammates are not hitting shots. Hopefully, Cody White can hit some shots today. Vooch can catch some, corner threes and put them down. DeRozan, though, should have the opportunity, a lot of potential assists. I would not doubt for him to have, 13, 14 potential assists today. And hopefully the Bulls can knock down 6 of them. 6 out of the last 7 games without Zach LaVine, he has hit 6+ assists, including the last game against Milwaukee on April 5th. The Bulls going to keep it close enough for this to matter? I hope so. I would think with their backs against the wall, they can make this competitive. We'll find out tonight. I'm taking DeMar DeRozan over 5.5 assists. And if you wanted to see what he is across the books today, we'll take a quick peek on OddsJam just so you can see where it is. Over 5.5, this is a good sign for us when we're looking on Prize Picks where we can get -130 or so on the same pick. All right, this next one is Monty Morris, playing some really good ball these playoffs. Monty Morris has hit 5+ assists in 3 of the 4 playoff games so far. And against Golden State this year, in fact, he's actually been over in 5 of their 7 games. He's playing solid minutes. He's played 29 plus in 3 of the 4 games. The only game he played less than 29 minutes, he played 25 in game 2 where they were blown out. In all the games this year, he's played 29 plus the rest of the games against Golden State. And Monty Morris has been dishing the ball very well. And I hope that this continues because I'm on it today. I mean, he's been 7 over the last 10. He's hit the over here. You know, when we look at his games this season where he's played 30 plus minutes, you know, we're talking just about a 60-ish percent, 65% hit rate on the over. So the matchup is fine for him. The minutes are fine for him. The potential assists daily are fine. His teammates are hitting the shot when he has the opportunity. He's got a little bit of pick and roll with Jokic going on. That's helping him out. I'm taking the over on Monty Morris. Again, we're staying away from the points props and we're going straight to all of these other props, which have just been better for us. Next one is Andrew Wiggins. So we're looking at 4 playoff games against Denver, all 4 games, 9, 8, 6, and 6. He's been 5 of the 7 games against them. He's hit the over this season. He's playing solid minutes. We're talking 30, 30, 29, and 37. I expect this game to be competitive. And if it is, I expect him to play a lot of minutes. And, you know, the closer the game, the more minutes you're going to get out of these starters. We've seen him play in the other close games this year, 32, 37, and 34 minutes. So I think that if the game's competitive, we're looking at 34 plus minutes today for Andrew Wiggins. So Andrew Wiggins is not like a huge rebounding machine or anything. This is not like Andrew Wiggins is a great line. In fact, he only averaged 4.5 rebounds per game over the course of the season. But against Denver, it's been kind of a matchup thing in the way they're playing ball. And I think that Wiggins has an opportunity to keep gobbling up some rebounds here. You know, Draymond and Looney have been banging with Jokic and Aaron Gordon, and there's just been an opportunity here for Wiggins to come in there and try to get some of those weak side rebounds, and he's been doing very, very well, and I expect this to continue tonight. Now, the odds on this are nothing special. It's not like we're missing, you know, we're getting some massive edge here, but I just think that the trend itself will continue. Let's quickly go ahead and look at the assist prop as well for Monty Morris before we move on to the rebounds. I'll show them both so you guys can see them. So, you know, Monty Morris assists at 4.5. We're getting around -120 is as good as it gets. We're taking it. That's fine. I'm still taking it. And then we'll go look at the rebounds as well for Andrew Wiggins. So click on the rebounds, scrolling down. Andrew Wiggins over 5.5, -113, -110, -115 on DraftKings. I'm taking the over again. Are there different props that you could take today? Certainly, there are different props that you could take today if you'd like. I, my friends, am going to be rolling with these ones for now. So there you have it. Demarta Rosen over 5.5 assists. Monty Morris over 4.5 assists. Andrew Wiggins over 5.5 rebounds. We're staying away from those points. And if the points props start to align with what Vegas is projecting, well then, heck, I'm going to start smashing the unders, but I will not be posting those until I do it for my VIP Discord. Hopefully we can end up 6-5 over the last 11 slates after today for prize picks. Again, 8-2 in the last 10 slates, the same 10 slates, 8-2 for sports betting, only 5-5 for prize picks. Prize picks been so much harder. And I've been looking around. I'm in a bunch of Discords. I like to see what my competition's doing. And I feel better because I see people even doing worse than I am. I've seen a few doing a little bit better, 6-4, stuff like that. But ultimately, I'm not seeing the success that other Discords have had, my Discord has had on prize picks during the regular season as the playoffs has gone. So, you know, it's just been tighter. And I think it's because a lot of us lean on the points props. And Prize Picks knows it, and they're taking lines that should be, you know, popular unders, and they're just lowering their points props, and we're still looking at it just blindly saying, yeah, 32. Well, you know, Sportsbook has them at 33.5, and Prize Picks 32.5. I took the under at 33.5, and you just feel like you should take the under. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, I'm like a 34% hit rate on the points props on Prize Picks over the last 10 days, and it was like 65.7 or something on everything else. So I'm going to be focusing on everything else heavily. Let's win some money together. I'll see you on the inside, my friends.